Kingambit's coming to Pokemon Go, but we're gonna have to work for it. The Crown Clash event has been announced in Pokemon Go. So the Crown Clash event is coming to Pokemon Go and it's going to start on May the 10th at 10 AM and go through to May the 18th, 8 PM local time, which features the debut of Kingambit with a few other shinies for you to chase. Raid locked, of course, but this event's also going to see the debut of both Nidoking and Nidoqueen with a crown and a shiny chance. Nidoking itself looks like this. Nidoqueen looks a bit kind of weird, honestly. And of course Kingambit, which we'll cover very shortly. Our wild encounters for the event: everything shiny. Slowpoke, Slakoth, Piplup, Combi, Snivy, Litleo, and Pawniard if you're lucky. Slowpoke, Combi, and Litleo are also going to get a shiny boost as one of the bonuses for the event, along with 2x Evolution XP, an increased chance to encounter shiny Nidoqueen and shiny Nidoking wearing a crown, and also catching Slowpoke may award a King's Rock. So how do we obtain Kingambit? So Kingambit has a very specific evolution requirement that's going to require us to defeat 15 dark or steel type Pokemon in raid battle while we have Bisharp as our buddy. We don't need to use Bisharp as part of the party, just needs to be your buddy, which brings us to raids. Now so far we have 1-star and 3-star raids announced, so to cover some basis for our dark and steel type requirements, we have in 1-star raids Sneasel, Clink, and Pawniard. In 3-star raids we'll have Nidoking and Nidoqueen with the crown, and at the moment, because we don't yet have the info for May, we're not too sure what the legendary raid boss is going to be at the time, or mega for that matter. So hopefully we might get a dark or a steel type for either of those two to help us towards the requirements there. There will be a collection challenge which will add an extra bonus once we complete it. Upon completion of the collection challenge we'll get 1 guaranteed XL for evolving Pokemon. All the more reason to evolve during this event, along with the double evolution XP. The collection challenge is going to be catch and evolution based, and will also award XP, Stardust, and an encounter with Pawniard. And then of course, as always, it's going to be field research and Pokestop showcases. So it looks like that's how we're going to get Kingambit in Pokemon Go. And then they finished off with a quick reminder on the blog that the Pokédex does now have a tracking feature. And just in case you don't know what that is, if you go into your Pokédex, hit the magnifying glass on the bottom left, and then search a Pokemon that you want to track. We're going to set our alert for Bagon, switch alerts on, and every time the game tracks that Pokemon at a point of interest near me, it'll send me a notification and appear in the nearby menu bottom right. You can see Bagon there at the top left. Click on Bagon, tap on the footsteps, and now I know where I need to go to get the Pokemon that I want. It's certainly going to be helpful finding those Pawniards because I still need that shiny. So that's all the information that we have so far on the release of Kingambit into Pokemon Go. I have to admit that evolution requirement is very specific. Not entirely sure how I feel about it, honestly. So I guess we'll have to wait till the event drops. But let me know how you feel. I'll be keen to know. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.